Second down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's York. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The passing game is so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Hand it off to the back. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, A lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gators pick up enough to get a 1st down there. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Florida. That puts them on top in the 2nd half.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. And he drops back in the gun. Pass caught in the end zone. A successful 2-point conversion.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away, and they come up with something here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The shotgun handoff here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
That's a strong stiff arm. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running with purpose. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Cuevas. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And the back gets the football. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. And now the running back's got it again. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
But he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Handoff running right. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They'll give it to the back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Looking to scramble to his left. It's caught downfield.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Running out of time in the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's York.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. Seventh play of the drive coming up. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. They make the stop just short of the first. It looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. They go with a direct snap. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. The ball is caught. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
And just like that, Chris, we got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
The extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Texas Tech offense back out on the field now. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. Throws to the tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Chance for the quarterback to make some magic here. Last drive, time ticking away. They'll hand it off. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Ball handed to the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. 2nd down after that previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. They'll run it here. Just the running back with the ball. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. It's good. This playoff run continues.